Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, and nice to see you this morning. It's Monday morning. It's a beautiful day, and I was thinking that when I did this practice today, that there'd be a flush of leaves in my backyard. Here I am, standing on my porch in my backyard, overlooking my backyard on our deck. So yesterday was the longest distance I literally traveled since the first weekend of March, and 25 miles north of here to the ocean for this practice. And today I thought I'd close this series that began for me on equinox weekend, even though there was a little pause before I got started in daily practice. So today is a closing of this cycle, and I'm offering a connection through a membership. You can join my mailing list to learn more about that, where you get some healing, a healing circle, and a journey, and a teaching, a private Zoom call, all those things. So email me about that if you're interested. And today is our meditation, so I want to start with a poem and some intention for this last circle, and we'll see how our relationship to the words in the poem change from the practice. So I'm Julie Hannon, and this is about connecting to love while we distance. And for me, personally, in my life, it's about connecting to love all the time. Not only when we're distancing. This has been my life's work, and my hope and wish for people, inner peace, joy, and wellness. To have that place of really connecting to joy and wellness, and feeling that, making space for love in yourself, in your life, in your body, in your work, and sharing that frequency, that wave. So let's have a wave together. Let's all wave to each other this morning. Good morning in Vermont, in New Hampshire, in Ontario, Deep River, in North Carolina, in South Carolina. Did I miss anybody? I don't know because I don't see all of the comments. But if I missed anybody, good morning, local people here in the Boston area. Good morning, birds and sun and sky. Let's take a breath together and connect to our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Another long, slow inhale. And a long, slow exhale. And let's go for a walk together this morning. Close your eyes and imagine. Inhale again. And exhale. And listen. Take in the sounds of nature and the words of this poem. Hands in front of your heart. If you're a person who knows mudras, in Anjali Mudra, everybody pronounces it differently. Thumbs on your sternum. Inhale there where your thumbs touch your sternum. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale your mind down to your heart. My eyes already touch the sunny hill going far beyond the road I have begun. Close your eyes. Imagine and listen. Receive. My eyes already touch the sunny hill going far beyond the road I have begun. So we are grasped by what we cannot grasp. It has an inner light even from a distance, and changes us even if we do not reach it into something else, which hardly sensing it, we already are. A gesture waves us on, answering our own wave. But what we feel is the wind in our faces. Inhale, be inspired by the wave of love coming to you. with that inhale and exhale, and send that wave out. The wave that we put out is what is matched in our frequency and comes back to us. One of the gifts of daily practice is this experience of meditation or quietness, that we learn to bloom in our heart, that we grow our possibility of connecting to love by practicing connecting to love. We hold the frequency of love in our breath with an inspiration. Breathe in love and breathe out love. And this morning, let's practice together to clear our field. Let's do a morning practice, a breathing practice for 2 minutes, 1 minute, in each direction. 1 minute in each direction, connecting to sun and sky and earth, to ourselves, to the place of connecting to that wave, inside and outside. So bring your hands together. Bring your hands together in front of your heart if they aren't still there. Inhale your arms up. Reach for the sun. Reach for the sun. Reach up. Let your shoulders kiss your ears, and exhale. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Let your shoulders be relaxed. And begin breath of fire. Kapalabhati breath. A breath where you pull the energy of your belly button in and up, forcing the air out of your lungs. A bellows breath. Building your own inner fire. Detoxing. Inhale completely. Through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Then fill your lungs completely, or with 3 sips of breath, or just inhale completely. Hold the breath in, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, draw energy from the sun down into your body. Somebody yesterday said, shamanic French press, light in, darkness out. Squeeze the light down into your field, and let the darkness go out with each squeeze. The sunlight, a download from the sun this morning. Good morning. And then open your hands slowly when you let go of your breath, when you need to exhale. Expand your hands around you slowly, ever so slowly, bringing that connection from sun to earth all around yourself. And let's just take one breath here and notice what's shifted from 1 minute of breath of fire, from listening to words, from setting our intention to connect to love. And then bring your hands in that same mudra. If you're just joining us for the first time ever, the same mudra right behind you, to the back, to the earth. Lift your chest. Inhale, a gentle inhale, and begin breath of fire. While you reach for the earth, with your hands, slide your shoulder blades together in the back. This time, making a fire ceremony on the earth, in your belly, through your feet. Just a few more seconds. See if you can move your belly button a little faster. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And then fill your lungs. Take 3 long drinks of air. Keep your lungs full. Squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Say, good morning, Mother Earth. Here I am on your belly. Feel the energy of the earth rise to meet you in gratitude for having this fire ceremony in your body this morning. And then exhale whenever you need and pause. And pause and pause and pause. And now you've joined forces of earth and sun in your body. What's shifted? In your practice, in your awareness, in your breath. Do you feel the frequency of love that comes in with the breath and goes out with the breath? On this Monday morning before the full moon, this moon that's about reflection, about going inside and exploring. This full moon, we're here in New England, in the Northeast, we can plant after this full moon. Plant seeds, literally. So feel that connection. On your next exhale, exhale a wave as you do every time. With every time we send out, we look out into the world, literally, we send out a frequency with our eyes and the way we look upon the world. So let's look for that light. Actually, close your eyes and look inside for the light that's in your heart or just behind your heart. Feel the wisdom there. And then when you connect to that inner light, even if it's the tiniest little bit of light, from a tiny little match you can light a candle or a bonfire. So let that tiny little light, or as big as it is, on the exhale, send it out with your intention. Send it out to everybody in the circle. Maybe we're all here to get a little more light in our life today. As much as we love to connect into the circle, maybe it's about connecting to the light within ourselves, within each other. So connect across this community that I can see all over the world. Occasionally, some of my South American friends join us later and send me little notes of gratitude. It's very sweet. So South America, North America, Europe, Australia. Let's send the light to the lands of Africa. And then get curious about close your eyes and put your hands over your eyes. So cup your eyes with your palms of your hands so that it's very dark inside. And allow the light to come from within. We take in so much information visually, and it takes up 80, if our eyes are open, or even light coming through our eyelids. Stimulates our visual cortex, which takes up a lot of our brain activity. I've heard as much as 80% if our eyes are open, consciously or unconsciously. So cover your eyes, go into the darkness of your inner world, find the light in there that's inside. Imagine it. Imagine a flame or a fire burning in your heart or your belly. Let it roar. Let it run out into the roads. With your hands still there, kindle the fire, the flame of the light within you, and then on your exhale, whenever that is comfortably, exhale the wave of light out from your heart. And then keeping your hands there for just another moment, seeing only love, hearing only love. Just for these breaths, feeling only love. And again, on your next exhale, whenever that is, exhale love. And then because you've sent that frequency of love and light out, on the inhale, feel it come back in and maybe draw it in with your hands and your intention and your breath. And then exhale down to the earth. Years ago now, I started calling this body my body ship. My body ship. I'm in charge of this ship. I am the captain of this ship. Oh, captain, my captain, that's me. How do you steer your ship? What kind of waters do you choose? What happens on your boat when there's a storm? Are you ready? Breathe in again through your heart and breathe out through your heart. Yesterday, we shared a gratitude practice. I am so grateful to have shared these practices with each of you and all of you, with the birds and the ocean and the ponds and the swans and the bloom of spring and the snow that's fallen in the last month on some mornings. Bring that feeling of gratitude, either that I offer you or a different feeling of gratitude. Inhale it. What are you grateful for this morning? Speak it out loud. On the exhale. Practicing gratitude is one of the pathways to health. It's a strong immune system. And the greatest healing of all comes from experiencing and receiving the frequency of love. The universal love, the love that all of this is made from. Breathe in again. Breathe out again. Inhaling and exhaling love. Some of us spend so much time asking, what do we want, what do we want, what do we want, or creating a plan, or looking for something outside of ourselves, and all Kabir says, don't go outside for a place to sit, go inside. 1,000 petals wait you there. Don't go outside for a place to sit, turn in. But we have to remember to turn in. We don't have to do anything, actually. I invite you to turn in with our breath and our awareness. Receive love on the inhale. Exhale. Bring your attention to the top of your head to over your head and inhale light. Have that shamanic French press. Let light go through you on the inhale. And maybe when you get to your heart, you exhale as the dark light comes in and presses the darkness down into the earth. Such a beautiful image. Inhale light again from the top. And let that go in and in between the cells and in the spaces between. And exhale as you go down the dark into the earth. Pachamama is so willing to compost. Mother Earth is so willing to compost all of our shit. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on Facebook. I think I can say shit. She's so willing to compost all our shit. Look how quickly she reset all, like 1,000 years of us dumping. And the water's cleaner, and the air's cleaner. The ocean is crystal clear where I was yesterday. It was amazing how clear it was, and at a really high tide for the full moon. And usually those high tides drag really shit into the beach, but not yesterday. So what do you want to reflect? And then what breathing respect from this practice do you want to carry into this day? Inhale again. Exhale. In the shamanic world, we change the world by changing our perspective. So on your next exhale, I'm going to tell you what to do first. You can keep breathing. Why don't you put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly and listen to your body and notice what's changed there while you breathe. And I tell you what we're going to do. You're going to breathe in through your heart and out through your heart, as we always do in this practice. And then I'll guide you that on an exhale, you're going to expand the wings of your heart. And then inhale there again with your wings expanded. And on the exhale, just fly out the front of your heart. Fly as if you could fly out the front door of your heart. So now we're ready. So now inhale, bring those hands from your body to a prayer. And exhale through your heart. And inhale and expand the wings of your heart, meaning spread your arms wide, side to side. Not good to do if you're driving, although I don't suppose anybody's driving anywhere this morning. And exhale with your hands wide. Inhale again through your heart. And then on the exhale, in your imagination, in your awareness, in your consciousness, send your consciousness out the front door of your heart like you're a bird flying out of the front of your heart. Big wings. Shamans change the world by changing their perspective. So fly out above yourself. You can let your arms relax. Your literal arms is your wings spread. You get light. And you fly out over the landscape of your life, of this day. And fly a little bit higher. Go as high as your imagination will carry you. And perhaps that's over your town, your village, your valley, your state, your country, our world, our cosmos. All the time seeing that light that is you there, here on the earth, wherever you sit or stand, wherever you hear this offering. And then bring all of that perspective, having looked farther and wider than you usually do, come down in a spiral, down, down, down from that place, maybe re-entering the Earth's atmosphere if you went that far out. Take a lap around the Earth for a moment, seeing this whole blue-green planet, bluer now than it's been in a long time. Our blue earth, and then coming down and down and down, circling over your country. Go a little slower back in. Maybe you didn't go that high. Maybe you're circling over your village and then your house and your place and the land that surrounds whatever building you live in, or the trees that are in the garden that you're sitting in, or the roof and the porch that you're standing on. Circle, 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 and then whoop, nest, fly in the front door of your heart. Make a nest there. The way these birds do. Wiggle into your body. Wiggle literally like wiggle back in there. And put your hands again, heart and belly, and listen. What's changed with your breath? What would you like to reflect out this month, in this time of the flowering full moon. How will you bloom this spring? In a moment, I'll close with a poem and we'll see what's shifted again. And I really want to say thank you for joining me again. Thank you. It's so sweet to see you here, to know that you're appreciating these practices as I have appreciated sharing them with you. You can find me at my website, or just find me here on Facebook, Pachamama's Project, Heart Centering Community, or here on this page, or Julie Hannon. However you find me, for virtual shamanic healing, which I've done for more than 10 years, for connecting to love while distancing. And if you want to clear some obstacles to that, or go deeper in shamanic practice, reach out, stay connected. Remember to connect to your heart and your practice during this time, and during all time. Take a moment, just that one breath in through your heart and out through your heart after a month of practice can change your entire day. One heart-focused breath, focusing on the frequency of love. So listen again. Notice what's shifted for you. Please share this practice with your friends, with your family, your community. You might be surprised. The gift of sharing a practice that's nourished you is a gift indeed. And then listen one more time to your breath and receive this gift from Rainer Maria Rilke. My eyes already touch the sunny hill, going far beyond the road I have begun. So we are grasped by what we cannot grasp. It has an inner light, even from a distance, and changes us, even if we do not reach it, into something else, which hardly sensing it we already are. A gesture waves us on, answering our own wave. But what we feel is the wind in our faces. May you feel the sun on your face and the whisper of the wind on your cheek. May you know love in every cell of your body. May we all know peace, may all beings know peace and joy. As we step out into this day, into this life. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I'll let you know what's next when I know. So keep an eye. Maybe I'll see you Sunday. Maybe sooner. I'll let you know. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for joining me in the rhythm of this practice. It's been my pleasure to be with you. See you next time.